Beginning in the early 2000s, South Korea produced online Korean comics known as webtoons, distributed regularly, much like television shows or dramas. Since then, they have gained enormous popularity domestically and overseas, igniting a trend of Korean webtoons being translated into English, Mandarin, and Indonesian. Want to join the webtoon train and don't know where to start? Here are 10 webtoon recommendations for beginners this 2023. Over the years, the Korean webtoon series has advanced significantly. The global market for webcomics, estimated to be worth $3.7 billion in 2021, is expected to increase to $56.1 billion by 2030, with a compound annual growth rate of 36.8% between 2022 and 2030 per research. Webtoon comics are now the center of drawing room conversations in most homes after becoming extremely popular in Europe, Asia, and the US. Please don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel if you love the Korean webtoon series, and don't forget to share your thoughts with us in the comments section below. Already in love with the Korean webtoon series and don't know where to start? Here are the top 10 Korean webtoon series recommendations for beginners. Sit tight and enjoy the ride. Number 10. Seven Fates, Chako. 10th position goes to Seven Fates, made by Hybe and featuring BTS-inspired characters. An intriguing, action-packed webtoon is Seven Fates, Chako. The narrative centers on Ziha, who suddenly has amnesia and wakes up in a hospital after conversing with an odd, unidentified man. There, he discovers that the beam is destroying the city. This webtoon also has several fascinating knowledge nuggets about Korean history and culture. Chako refers to a team of tiger hunters that King Sejong established in the 1400s. King Sejong created the Hangul Korean script, and one of the words for tiger in Korean is boom. In addition, Jungkook and Suga from BTS collaborated on the OST Stay Alive. Highly educative, the webtoon series is highly recommended for anyone that's interested in learning the Korean history and culture. Number 9. Horong's Nightmare. Horong's Nightmare is ranked 9. Excellent horror comic in this 10-chapter webtoon. It presents 10 distinct ghost stories developed by Horong, Korea's resident horror genius. The stories, which cover a wide range of paranormal events and are genuinely disturbing, are mostly about spirits haunting different locations. In Horong's Nightmare, ghostly specters can be seen stalking playgrounds, bus stops, elevators, and even motorways. This tale, which will keep viewers up at night, re-establishes Horong as Korea's webtoon horror king. Full of horrific scenes, the series will definitely make your heart skip at every episode. Number 8. Dark Moon, The Blood Altar. This horror romance webtoon is another of Hybe's creations, based on their newest boy band, NHYPEN. The protagonist, Suha, a recent transfer student to Riverfield High School, attracts the attention of the most popular boys from 2 competing schools. The problem is that, although not Suha's enemies, these males are rivals because they are werewolves and vampires. However, Suha's transfer occurs just as bizarre happenings devastate their beloved village. The lad's real story comes out over time. This webtoon series is a romantic but horrific one. With different supernatural creatures coming into light, it definitely is a series you don't want to miss. Number 7. Like Wind on a Dry Branch. An amazing comic book series is called Like a Wind on a Dry Branch. On January 16, 2021, the first episode was released. Many people eagerly await new installments of this webtoon comic by writers Dal Seol and Hui Yum. The series opens with Rada Tristi, a widow, lamenting the loss of her hope. A rather unpleasant gentleman made it his dying wish to see her buried alongside him while still alive after the disease claimed her husband and slave traders snatched her child. When the rejected prince of the empire shows up and strikes a deal, her destiny is altered. With amazing plot twists, this series will definitely keep you glued to your devices. Number 6. Weak Hero. The Weak Hero, created by Siopass with illustrations by Raisin, is at position 6. It debuted in September 2019 and has steadily climbed Webtoon's top rankings, making it one of the few action webcomics to accomplish so. The comic is set in a typical school where bullies rule the roost and thrive on tormenting the most vulnerable pupils. However, everything is abrupt and upside down when a new child named Gray Yon moves in. Unaware Gray can pack a punch while upsetting the order in the school, he won't just stand by for the bullies. You'll be riveted to your gadgets for this incredible webtoon series. What do you think about it? Please feel free to share your ideas with us. Number 5. Cursed Princess Club. The Cursed Princess Club is placed at position number 5. Since February 2019, Lamcat has been producing the webtoon series. This comedic comic series centers on Gwendolyn, a purportedly ugly princess who deviates from the stereotypical ideal of the perfect princess. Gwendolyn goes off into the forest after hearing her fiancé call her ugly, where she comes into the Cursed Princess Club, a collection of princesses and one prince who have all been cursed and thus shunned. Gwendolyn discovers that she doesn't have to fit any mold to be a true princess and finds some new pals. Apart from the comedy part of the series, this series is capable of increasing anyone's self-esteem. Such a lovable series. Number 4. Kubera Korean Webtoon. The Kubera Korean Webtoon is a fantasy webtoon created by artist Kurigam. The series has an overall rating of 9.7 out of 10 online and currently has over 300 episodes and still counting. The webtoon series always releases new episodes every Monday, available in English. The series follows Kubera, a small-town girl, who comes home one day to discover that a high-ranked Sura, a powerful immortal being with human and animal-like forms, has wiped out her town. This mixed-genre fantasy webtoon follows Kubera as she embarks on a mission to avenge her loved ones with the help of a magician named Asha. With such amazing plot, it will definitely be a good idea if this series is ever adapted to a TV movie drama. 3. Tower of God. The Tower of God, created by artist Lee Jong-hui, popularly known as Siu, developed the fantasy webcomic Tower of God. The series presently has over 298 episodes and is still going strong, with new episodes always released every Monday and available in English. It has an overall rating of 9.81 out of 10 online. A youngster named 25th Bomb, who has spent most of his life locked beneath an enigmatic tower with only his close companion Rachel by his side, is the subject of the novel Tower of God. One day, Bomb discovers a way to enter the tower after Rachel does so to locate his best friend. Bomb must complete increasingly challenging tests of strength, agility, and wit to climb the tower. 2. Surviving Romance. I give you the Surviving Romance on the second position. The artist Lee Yon produced this webcomic series, which is a horror webcomic. The series, which currently only has 6 episodes, has a rating of 9.81 out of 10 online. It is continuously airing new episodes every Thursday, and they're all in English. Chern Yun, the protagonist of the romance novel she is reading, is the subject of the television show Surviving Romance. She went into the novel expecting a happy conclusion with the adorable Jaeha. She soon sensed something was amiss, and the plot was becoming more terrible. Despite the new plot, will she be able to achieve her happy ending? Number 1. Omniscient Reader. Sin and Song and Sleepy Sea are the creators of this well-known Korean webcomic series, an action webcomic. The series has nearly 40 episodes available online, has an overall rating of 9.9, and is still airing new episodes every Wednesday. They are all in English. The narrative centers on the experiences of Dokja, a typical office worker. A webbook called 3 Ways to Survive the Apocalypse, that Dokja was the sole one to read throughout the years, eventually materialized into reality. Dokja will use his understanding to alter the course of the story and the world, thanks to his comprehension of the web novel and his realization. Will he be able to succeed? The Omniscient Reader is one webtoon series you shouldn't miss as a newbie. Full of suspense, The Omniscient Reader has proven to be the fans' favorite due to the fantastic pen skill of the author. Korean webtoon series are gradually taking over the world by storm, and you shouldn't miss out. That's why I came up with an amazing list of webtoon series you should see as a beginner. Which one do you think is the best? Don't forget to share your thoughts with us in the comments section. Thanks! We publish movie recaps and recommendations like this every week. So if you like what you see, hit the subscribe button and notification bell for upcoming movie reviews and recommendations. If you have any requests, drop them down below, fam. We would love to know your thoughts. Also, check out and watch related content published on our channel above. You don't want to miss the tea.